Hello, welcome to Zeba Diaries. So today we are going to make roasted lamb with rice and vegetables. As the name says, in this recipe we are going to flavor pack the lamb and cook them on top of our favorite vegetables and serve them on a bed of rice. We are going to flavor each layer of our dish and trust me, it's going to be delicious. This will be perfect for your parties, iftars, your festivals, etc. So let's get started. So here we have a whole lamb shoulder, 600 grams. I'm not going to cut it, we are going to use it as such. So I have washed it several times and I'm going to pat dry it. I'm using a kitchen tissue, you can use a kitchen towel too. Now before marinating, we are going to make slits on the meat with a small knife as I'm showing you. So make small slits all over the meat. Turn the other side, again make slits so that the marinade goes deep inside the meat and makes it soft. Next we need some lemon juice to rub onto the meat. So we need 2 to 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. Lemon juice acts as a very good meat tenderizer and also it helps the marinade to flavor the meat really well. So let's rub the lemon juice onto the meat very well. That's done. Let's keep this aside. Now let's prepare the spice mix to marinate the meat. So for that we need 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper powder, 1/4 tablespoon of turmeric powder, 1/2 tablespoon of cumin seeds. You can just crush it with your mortar or pestle. And then you have a 1/2 tablespoon of paprika, salt as per your taste. Just give a good mix to the spice mix and then you can rub onto the meat really well. We already have lemon juice in the meat, so we are not going to add any water to the spice mix. We're just going to rub it really well onto the meat. Let this go inside the refrigerator while we work on the vegetables. Now for the vegetables, you can take any vegetable you like a mix of vegetables. You can take potatoes, onions, tomatoes, zucchinis, capsicums, whatever you like. You can take whatever you like. Here I have taken potatoes, onions, tomatoes, green chilies and some garlic cloves. This is all what I had, that's why I'm taking those. You can take whatever you like. So we're going to cut them into cubes. We don't have to dice them or chop them. We are just going to cut them into big cubes. Now let's put all the vegetables into the baking tray. I added 2 green chilies split to the vegetables. This is optional. Then 2 to 3 garlic cloves just roughly chopped. This is the same spice mix we made for marinating the meat. Make it once more and then put it all over the vegetables and give a good mix. Don't forget to add salt. Just a good mix. Add little olive oil on top and mix. Now place a grill rack on top of the baking tray, on top of the vegetables, and we are going to place the meat on top of that. Now if you don't have the grill rack, you can always keep the meat on top of the vegetables, but I prefer this way so that we get the meat and the vegetables separately, and also all the stock from the meat goes down to the vegetables and give it a very good flavor. Now we are going to place the meat like this and pour the remaining marinade all over the meat and then pour 1/4 cup of water to the baking tray, to the vegetables I mean, and then we are going to cover it tightly with aluminum foil so that no air goes out of the baking tray. So you have to cover it very tightly. Now this goes into the oven, preheated oven at 180 degrees for at least 3 hours until the meat gets really tender and it just fall off from the bone. Now let's prepare the rice. For that we need 2 cups of basmati rice. and we are going to wash it thoroughly, and we are going to soak it for at least half an hour. Here I have heated a pan with some oil and butter to it. Once that gets heated up, we are going to add in the whole spices, that is cinnamon, cardamom, cloves and a bay leaf. Let that splutter. Add in 1 tablespoon of crushed garlic. Saute them well for a few seconds until the raw smell disappears. Then add in 2 big onions finely chopped and saute them really well until they are soft. Once the onions are soft, add 1/4 tablespoon of black pepper powder, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, and saute them again until the raw smell disappears from the spice powders. Once they are done, add in the washed and soaked rice to the onions and fry the rice for 1 to 2 minutes. Now we are going to add 4 cups of boiling water to the rice and cook them. So for 2 cups of rice, we took 4 cups of boiling water, double the amount. Add in some salt. Give a good mix. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. This helps from the rice sticking together. So give a good mix, cover and cook them until the water and the rice comes to the same level. Now we are going to add some butter pieces and reduce the flame to really low. Cover it with a kitchen towel and cook until the rice is fully cooked. By the time rice gets cooked, let's fry some nuts for garnishing the dish. So I have taken almonds here, chopped almonds. You can use pine nuts. I prefer pine nuts for this dish, but I didn't have any. That's why I used almonds. Almonds also works well, but I don't like cashews or pistachios with this. So almonds, just fry them until they are golden brown. Let's check on to our rice. So that's done. As you can see, our rice is really fluffy. It's not sticking together. So always make sure you cook your rice, whatever it is, like basmati rice, whatever rice you're cooking, always make sure you cook them on low heat. Give the time to cook. Now also make sure you cook the rice last. Like we have 3 hours of cooking time for the meat, so you can cook the rice half an hour before serving or half an hour before the meat is done. So our meat is also done by now. I have taken it out. Now we'll open and see. So I have kept for 2 to 2.5 hours. If your lamb is something that cooks very fast, maybe you might not need this much time, but our lamb, we have some cooking time for the lamb even if we are putting it on the stove. So that's why I told 3 hours. So let's open it. It's really hot now also. So that's our meat. It's all ready to fall off from the bone. The meat is really tender. The meat has cooked very well and it's all spiced up. The vegetables beneath is really soft. Now let's plate. So I have taken a white plate here. So let's serve the rice first, and then on top of that we'll serve the meat and vegetables. Now we are going to serve the meat on top of that, and then we are going to add in the vegetables. And if there is any stock, like any meat stock or vegetable stock with the baking dish, you can just pour it over the rice, but here I don't have any. Last, let's garnish it with some parsley leaves and fried nuts. Hope you all like it. If so, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and also please do share it with your friends and family. I also have a Malayalam channel where I do recipes and lifestyle vlogs. So if you're interested, please do check that also. I'll give the link in the description box below. And as Ramadan is near, I'll be doing more recipes for that also. So stay tuned to Zeba Diaries. Take care and bye.